Welcome to Mel's Life in England. I'm Mel's husband and I'm going to be helping Mel today. My lovely wife of 30 years, I'm going to be helping her by doing the vegetables for the Sunday roast.
Okay, so thank you, my husband.
We're going to start with
peeling the potatoes.
What kind of potatoes are these, Mel?
King Edward's potatoes. They are British King Edward potatoes. Very British. You can't get any British than that.
That's true. There's hundreds of different types of potatoes and they're not all suitable for roasting.
And the King Edwards are the ones. So highly recommended, guys.
Highly recommended.
People who live in England, yeah. So there you go. They're gonna make this is gonna make a nice fluffy roasted potatoes, aren't it?
That's right.
Yeah. So here my lovely husband for 30 years is helping me.
Well, it's actually not 30 years until 2 days' time.
Yeah, in 2 days' time we will be 30 years.
How many are we going to feed with this lot?
It's going to be 3 of us. Today's New Year's Day, by the way, guys.
New Year's Day, 2022.
Pandemic time. Pandemic for 2 years. So while my husband is doing the potatoes, I'm going to get the chicken ready.
We used to peel these with a knife. And half the potato would end up in the peelings bag. These things are really good. Just takes the edge off.
Also peel your skin off as well if you're not careful.
Yeah, unless you've got big thick skin on your hands like I have.
Like my husband's.
Do you remember that, kid? When you told me to put gloves on when I was cutting that piece of metal?
Oh yeah. So a few seconds after, when,
well,
I told my husband...
Actually, when she told me to put gloves on...
What were you doing first?
I was cutting a bolt.
Tell the viewers, what were you doing?
I was cutting a bolt on a swinging frame. And Melinda said, can you put some gloves on? And I said, no, I've got man's hands.
And then, what happened next?
I cut my finger off with a saw.
And then you spent, what? 24 hours in the hospital.
Yeah, well, they stitched it all back up again.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
He has to go to, is it Slough or
yep.
Windsor?
Oh, I had to go to Reading Royal Berks. Then they refused to stitch it up. Then they sent me to Slough, Wexham Park. And they wanted to do an operation. And in the end, I got them to stitch it up and took the stitches out myself and it was fine.
Yeah. Okay. Show them the scar.
Right there.
A bit closer.
You can't really see it, but the saw, the hacksaw, like that, it went right the way to the bone. Right, so that's them done.
So we're gonna put them in a cold water, guys. My husband gonna have the potatoes.
Right, we've got the potatoes peeled. We're gonna cut them like that. Not too small.
And not too big.
We're like Johnny and Fanny Craddock, aren't we, kid?
And who are they?
They were famous chefs from the
oh yeah, her.
from the 1960s and 70s.
She's a middle class chef.
Yeah, Johnny and Fanny.
So where are we?
Well, I'm Johnny. I'm certainly not Fanny. Right.
Whoop. Watch your finger.
No, that's all right. I've got man's hands.
So you guys have to put it in a cold water first.
Yep.
Get the starch out. Okay, so after this one we'll be boiling the water and we'll be steaming it because it's the best way to do it, to have a nice fluffy roast potatoes.
Yeah.
Because to boil it is, well, for me steaming are better than boiling.
It is, otherwise
because they'll be right in contact with boiling water and they go mushy outside but very hard inside, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's not like proper cooked.
They soak up too much water.
Yeah, that's right.
But when you steam them, they go fluffy on the outside.
Yeah. And yet, inside is good, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
It's cooked. They're cooked when you steam them. So the best way to do is steam. That's how I do my roast potatoes. And you will see what I mean a bit later, guys. So I'll see you in a minute. Guys, we're gonna heat the oil in the oven. So we're gonna do that while we're steaming the potatoes later. So we've got to warm the oil first in the oven, guys. We're going to roast the chicken, so my oven is already on. So while it's heating up, we might as well put the tray of oil in the oven to warm it up. So now we have soaked the potatoes in cold water earlier on. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm just going to rinse it quickly. Medyo na hanggang na yung mga starch. Okay, done. Drain the water off. So once the water is boiling, guys, just put this first top of the pot, then just put the potatoes in. Okay, like that, guys. Then the second one, I've got 2 layers of steamer. So one with that. And later on, you can actually put this one on the bottom later, because obviously the first layer, this one, is nearer the boiling water, so that will go cook first before the second layer on the top. So guys, we're just going to check the potatoes and perhaps rotate it. You see, as you can see, that's the first layer. Just going to kind of pour. Medyo ready na tong first layer at namumukhang fluffy. You see, that's what we're after, that one, like this. Not too soft, not too hard. Okay, so medyo ready na po siya. So we're just going to put this aside here for now. And we're going to do this one was the one on the top layer. So, di pa siya medyo ready. So now, you see, I'm just gonna do that one, rotate. So this one, the one that was on the top earlier on, well, we're just going to put this on this pan. Kumbaga, parang palamigin lang natin siya. Okay. So we do the rest. Put the second layer top on. And we do the rest. Okay. And guys. So another 10 minutes for that. We're just gonna check back later in 10 minutes time. So after 10 minutes, guys, check back kung anong niya, tsura na niya. Okay, I think this is it. Okay na siya, guys. So medyo we just shake it a little bit to get the fluff out of the potatoes. So that's fine. That's gonna go in there. So dry a little bit. And we're just going to check the second one. This is the one on the top. It looks alright. There you go, guys. I think ready na rin siya. So this is ready, guys. Ready na to. So we just give them a rest. Okay? So there you go, guys. This is actually ready to be roasted. Ready na siya. So we're just actually going to give them a little rest just to get the steam out, you know, yung water niya. So we give these potatoes a chance to evaporate the water. So now the potatoes are ready. What we're going to do, we just turn the hob on. So basically just put this preheated tray of oil. As you do now, I'm gonna put the potatoes in, guys. As you can see, it's sizzling. Just be very careful. It's very hot. Be very careful when you tip this upside down again, because the oil is going to splash on you everywhere as well. So there you go. I already shaken the potato. You can shake it more to get it more fluffy. That's it. Spread it up. And make sure you spread it evenly on the tray. Then if you can, just like I said, be careful. Just in the corner, if you can see, just scoop up some hot oil and pour it over the potatoes, guys. Okay, be careful. It's gonna be too hot. There you go, guys. I would put half of the garlic, guys. Pampalasa siya. Masarap. It's really nice if you put garlic. So put it in the middle. Just sort of like shake it again. Maybe fry a little bit. And I'm telling you, roasted garlic are the best. Really flavorsome and it's really nice, guys. So yeah, I can really smell the aroma. It's really nice. So don't put too much in the baking tray. Tendency, if you put too many, the steam will get trapped in between the potatoes. So make sure, just do your best. So I just take the potatoes outside the oven. I'm just gonna turn them around. Tell my vlog how nice my roast potatoes are.
It's a very nice potato. I love it very much. I eat loads.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's gonna go back again in the oven. It's actually ready now. Nice. You see? So it's nice and fluffy. Ow, ouch, it's hot. So, going back in the oven, guys. Guys, I'm also roasting parsnip. Parsnip, it would be a lot easier if you steam them first before roasting them without steaming, because the tendency, if you put the parsnips straight to the oven without steaming them, they tend to burn. Outside will be very burned. Here is the end result of my roast potatoes. As you can see, very nice and fluffy, and my husband will come and pick one and try. Go on in, my darling.
Hold on. Oh, look at that. Can I have some salt on it? That's a wrap.
10 out of 10. The family always enjoy this.
Oh, they're really nice.
Bye for now. You're gonna say goodbye.
Paalam.